Welcome to the latest Manchester United news. Wout Weghorst shares what Manchester United players said at halftime versus Nottingham Forest. Story by George Smith of Manchester Evening News. Man United took a giant stride towards the Carabao Cup final with a 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest in the first leg of their semi-final showdown at the City Ground. Manchester United striker Wout Weghorst admitted that he and his teammates were not happy with their first-half performance during Wednesday night's 3-0 Carabao Cup semi-final first-leg victory over Nottingham Forest at the City Ground. United, who have taken a giant stride towards reaching their first domestic cup final since 2018, went into the halftime interval 2 goals to the good, thanks to strikes from Marcus Rashford and Weghorst's first for the club. Rashford opened the scoring in stunning fashion with just 6 minutes on the clock, before the latter doubled their tally shortly before the interval. But despite heading back to the dressing room with a commanding lead at the break, United had lacked the control in the first 45 minutes that manager Erik Ten Hag is so often looking for. Forest grew into the contest after Rashford's opener and were only denied an equaliser thanks to VAR. However, Weghorst's maiden goal in United colours right on the stroke of the interval calmed any nerves, putting a real dent in Forest's aspirations of getting back into the game. Despite their advantage, however, Weghorst detailed the mood inside the dressing room at the break, explaining that his teammates had said they wanted more control in the second period. "We were not happy," Weghorst told Sky Sports. "Of course the score, at the time, was good, but we were not happy with the way that we had played, as I said. We wanted to have more control and that was definitely something we needed to do. We wanted to make it our game and be more patient with the ball. That is something that we did in the second half. Controlling the game, and with it being 3-0 at the end, it made it an even better result." On scoring his first goal for the club since signing on loan from Burnley earlier this month, Weghorst added, "It is always special and you always want to score goals. You would prefer to have this first one, of course, as quick as possible. I am really happy and I think it was a really important moment in the game also. It gave us a way better feeling in the break." Manchester United are still searching for another forward on loan for a small fee to bolster their attack in January, as boss Erik Ten Hag decides whether to keep youngsters Facundo Pellistri and Anthony Elanga this month. Story by Simon Jones for the Daily Mail and Jacob Ranson for Mail Online. Manchester United are still looking to add another forward on loan, despite landing Wout Weghorst on loan already from Championship side Burnley during the January transfer window. United have been linked with numerous forwards during the window and have even missed out on the links of João Felix and Cody Gakpo to Premier League rivals Chelsea and Liverpool respectively. Harry Kane, Victor Osimhen and Gonzalo Ramos have all been linked with permanent move to Old Trafford in the summer, but it seems the Red Devils are still hoping to make another addition before the window slams shut next week. There is no confirmed interest and the club is maintaining their stance of no more business, although Sportsmail believe they are still looking and that a deal will only be viable if it is a loan deal with a small fee. The Dutchman is also yet to decide whether youngsters Facundo Pellistri and Anthony Elanga can leave on loan this month to gain more minutes after failing to make much an impact so far this campaign. United boss Ten Hag is reluctant to allow any players to go this month despite Pellistri and teammate Anthony Elanga pushing to leave for more game time. Elanga has been linked with a temporary switch to Borussia Dortmund, but the move is now unlikely to go through, while Valencia have been keeping tabs on Pellistri's situation. Sweden international Elanga, who has also been linked with Everton, prospered under former United boss Ralf Rangnick and has racked up an impressive 47 appearances already for the Red Devils. However, this season, he has started just 5 matches under Ten Hag, with 18-year-old Garnacho having gone ahead of him in the pecking order. Pellistri has only featured once for United this campaign, when he impressed in their Carabao Cup victory over Charlton earlier this month. Both players are keen to get more game time and are not part of Ten Hag's immediate plans at Old Trafford, therefore loan moves may make sense. Manchester United behind Bayern Munich in Harry Kane race. Story by Kyle Newbold of Manchester Evening News. Man United are keeping tabs on Kane's contract situation but could face plenty of competition for his signature. Bayern Munich's chances of landing Harry Kane could increase in the summer, with Tottenham willing to lower their price for non-Premier League clubs, according to reports. United are longtime admirers of Kane and are monitoring his contract situation at Spurs. The 29-year-old has entered the final 18 months of his deal and, although reports suggest he is open to discussing a new deal, his future remains unclear amid a well-documented desire to win trophies. Despite an uncertain future, Spurs chairman Daniel Levy is expected to drive a hard bargain, particularly for Premier League rivals. Antonio Conte's side are thought to be demanding upwards of £100 million from any English side, but will lower their valuation for teams on foreign soil. Such leniency could allow Bayern to swoop in, with Bild TV reporter Valentina Masseri telling Sky Sports that the Bundesliga side would be far more likely to spend such money on the England international. Bayern were quoted around £140 million in the summer of 2021, but could see more than £40 million of that cut in the summer. Elsewhere, the Daily Mail reports that Erik Ten Hag is yet to make a final decision on the imminent futures of Anthony Elanga and Facundo Pellistri. The young pair have struggled for regular game time so far this season, Elanga picking up 7 starts across all competitions while Pellistri has enjoyed just 7 minutes. Interest in a temporary move for both has come from across Europe, but Ten Hag is reluctant to allow any departures with such little time to replace them. The report adds that United are still active in the market, but only want one more forward on loan. Erik Ten Hag tells Marcus Rashford to reject PSG and make Manchester United great again. This is a story from The Independent. Erik Ten Hag has told Marcus Rashford to reject the chance of a move to Paris Saint-Germain, commit his future to Manchester United and help them become the best team in the world. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi said in December he would like to sign Rashford, particularly on a free transfer next summer. United then triggered a 1-year extension to the forward's contract and are in talks with him about a longer deal. Manager Ten Hag wants his top scorer to remain with the club he supported as a boy and that his tactics are helping Rashford, who has scored 9 goals in his last 9 games, find the most prolific form of his career. He said, "I think he understands Man United as his club, that's first, but also, in this environment, in this team, I think he is playing his best football. He is improving and that is about him because he's working on the good things. He is giving 100% energy and he has a good plan and I think also in this team he can bring his qualities. So this team can help him be in the right position and to score goals, which he is good at. This team is constructed that his qualities come to the fore and I think he knows that, but definitely yes, he is important for us and if we want to get the success we want, we need him. I hope that all our players can have interest from clubs because that means you do a good job, that the team is outperforming. So that is what we are aiming for." He added, "I would say this is the best place to be because we want to construct the best team, first in England, then in Europe, then in the world." If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to it for more updates on Manchester United. Till next time, thank you for watching.